New freelancers know that the easiest place to find clients is within their own network. But what if you don't know anybody who wants the services that you provide? Hi, I'm Joanne Burek from WordBeats, and I help freelancers grow their business with smart marketing strategies that play to their strengths. There's a reason why your network is such a good place to find your first clients. People want to buy from people that they know, like, and trust. The people you know are the easiest ones to win over. Of course, the first thing you would have done already, is to let everyone in your network know that you have this freelancing business. But that's not the end of it. There's more you can do to grow your network, and the ways you can do that you might find surprising. I first got this idea from Gandia, a business coach who helps business writers market themselves. Early on in his freelance writing career, he was at quite a low point. He had just quit his corporate job. The work he was doing for his one client had come to an end, and there was nothing on the horizon. So one evening he was supposed to go to a dinner, and he just didn't feel like it. So finally he talked himself into going. And what a difference it made. He met a VP there, had a conversation with him, and that VP ended up giving him a huge job that made all the difference to his business. So I was thinking of Ed when I was thinking about how to expand my freelance indexing business. There was nobody in my network who was looking for an index. That's a pretty rare thing. So anyway, I was a year or two into freelancing, and I decided I would join the Historical Society, a local society. And after all, history books, indexing them, is one of my specialties, and I really like history. So one evening, a local historian was giving a presentation to the society about a book he was writing. Perfect. So I went to the presentation, and afterwards I made sure I went up to the historian and talked to him. I asked some questions about his book and his research, and we had quite a nice conversation. And before I left, I gave him my business card and said, I don't know if you have anyone lined up to write the index for your book, but that's what I do. And I would love to write the index for your book. Well, 2 years later, he finished the book, and he reached out to me again. I wrote a formal proposal for the work, and I got the job. The know, like, and trust factor is real. You might have heard it described as it's not what you know, it's who you know. But I think know, like, and trust really sounds a lot better. If you start looking around, I think you'll see many opportunities to grow your network. And you don't always have to leave the house. I have an indexing colleague who gets work from conversations on Twitter. Now, I have no idea how that works, but I'll bet most freelancers could do pretty well on LinkedIn. But I will caution you now on just one thing. Your interest in people and their activities has to be genuine. When I was talking to the historian, I was not faking it. I really, truly was into his project. One thing I've always looked for in marketing strategy is that it has to feel natural. So if you think that you have to be an extrovert to talk to people, just know this: even the most extreme introvert enjoys talking to a person who shares the same interests. I hope this gives you some inspiration and courage to start growing your network naturally. Start looking at invitations as opportunities. Start looking for communities that have the same interest as you. And now I'll let you get back to living and enjoying your freelance life.